Good evening, guys. Nice to see you. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We're doing something a little bit different tonight. So welcome in to the Glass Slipper Society. We are gonna do a little walk. And as I walked outside, I saw this rainbow, so I just figured we would start here. Welcome in, guys.
Double rainbow.
Oh, it's a double rainbow.
Come here, you can see a second. That one's really vibrant. Well,
Oh yeah, you can see it off to the left. There's another rainbow beside it. Double rainbow, guys. Guess that means we were supposed to be out here. Welcome in. Now I know it's gonna be a little quieter. I know somebody else has a show going tonight, which is new for them, and we love her, so we have no problem with that. But I know a lot of people have jumped into her channel, so hey, welcome in. So we're on our front porch. Hi Brandon. Hey SG. Welcome in, George. So yeah, I know Not So Scary Mary decided to start a little podcast of her own. I don't know if it's something they're doing every Monday night now, so I don't know. But she's doing hers at the exact same time we are. So not sure how that's going to work out. But anyway, ours is just, we want to do something a little different tonight. And I know most people know that I've been sick, but I have been super sick. I'm still not 100%. I need to gain some of my strength back. So I thought we would get out and go for a walk. I still can't eat properly, and I'm down about 8 pounds. So I need to get out and move around a little bit. So, but yeah, this is actually just right off our doorstep. But yeah, double rainbow. It's not supposed to rain. Thank you, George. I am slowly getting better. I could eat a little bit today on my own without medication. So hopefully I'm slowly getting better. But yeah, that is a cool view right there. But yeah, just off our doorstep. So,
hey,
welcome.
Sarah Grace.
Hey, Chief. Welcome in. Look, this is right off our doorstep. We're walking around the neighborhood tonight. But there's a double rainbow right there. So there's one. The other one just kind of moved off. It's really slight, so you almost can't see it now. Yeah. Welcome in, guys. So I thought we would walk around and chat. Pookiebug is here with me, as you can hear. Here we are. We're both here. I got my Foolish Mortals hat on since I know we're talking about Halloween. So I know it's August, but we are going to talk about Halloween. Since it has kicked off. And the next time I'm there, which is just in, what? 7 days? 6 days. I'll be back again. And we are going to we'll be Magic Kingdom a couple of times this time. So the reason for that is the day of the party next week when I'm there, the Tuesday, we all know that that's usually a really good day to do Magic Kingdom because it's always so quiet that day, because I get it. Most people, I'm going to keep it up on that rainbow because it looks really cool. Most people don't want to spend their ticket, their full day ticket at Magic Kingdom when it's going to be closed that night because the park shuts down at 6 for the party. So the park traditionally is really quiet. On top of that, it's August. The kids are back in school, so it's quiet on top of that. So like I said last time when I was there, we anticipated it's going to be quiet anyways. Pretty sure it's going to be. I actually bought a lightning lane for Tron because I didn't want to wait in line. I do anticipate we're going to be there all day, like rope drop to, between 4 and 6 or somewhere around there. But I didn't want to wait in that long Tron line if there was going to be one. Now there may not be. Thanks, Dan. This is our neighborhood here in Alabama. So we're going to do a little walk around. You can see where we live. There actually is like 3 pools here and a pond area you can go fishing. We were going to walk up that area. I'm not sure I can get that far and all the way back because I'm still a little weak. So we're just going to walk around. We'll see where we get to. Thank you. So I did buy Tron, but the Lightning Lane was only like $18. That's the cheapest I've ever seen it. It's usually 20 to 26. So I think that's an indication of how quiet it's going to be that Tuesday. So my plan is that we're going to be at Magic Kingdom all day. So meaning that we're not going to do the party that night. We're going to do the party the next trip that I'm here. But that also means that we can do the other stuff that's not going on at the party. So we can eat a bunch of the food that they have out, which there's a really good, it looks like a garlic chicken burger at Cosmic Rays that I'm really interested in. So we're going to try that. And there's some drinks and stuff that we can try. We're going to go look at all the merch, which of course I'm not at my computer right now, so I can't show you guys that. But I know you guys have already seen probably a lot of it, but we can go and check all of that out. I know I'm not usually a fan of any of the pass holder merch, but the one shirt for the Mickey Not So Scary Party, the pass holder shirt, is really cute. And I usually don't like the Mickey Not So Scary merch. Like, it's just kind of cheap looking and it's like really overdone. I don't like the ears with the bat and everything. I actually do like some of the Halloween ears they have out. Sam's sitting on your desk, Brandon. Great. I'm good. I'm glad he's got a good home there. But they have a new Loungefly bag. If people haven't seen it, maybe we'll have to do that another time, or I'll link it in my Instagram. Like this year, that you can wear as a crossbody or a backpack. So at first I was like, I don't really want that, even though he's my favorite character from the party, because I only need backpacks. But this year they made it so that you can wear it as a backpack as well. So I turned around and looked at Pat and was like, oh, so it's the Headless Horseman, which is really cool. So we're going to go look at all of the merch. So that's why I'm going to be there on Tuesdays. We can do all the rides. We can check out all of the new Halloween stuff. We can check out as much food as we can for the stuff that's offered, not for the party. And then the following trip is when we're going to do the first party for us. I did actually book a second party as well. So, you want to go up to the main road, or do you want to go this way?
This is your show, babe. Just go somewhere. It's up to how you feel.
Let's go this way, and then we can go up Sydney. Right. We're trying to figure out where to go, guys. Our neighborhood is really big, so we're just trying to figure out which way we wanted to go. Welcome in, Cole. Welcome in. So, when we go to the party, then we can check out, you know, the cool party merch, which usually they have the party merch up. You just can't get it to it unless it's at the party, because they have it behind like a rope and stuff. So we can still see it. We just can't like touch it or get to it, but we'll be able to see it. So we're going to check out all that stuff this coming Tuesday. We're going to go check out all the stuff in the shops, check out as much food as we possibly can. So we're going to spend the day in Magic Kingdom. It's going to be really quiet, I think. So we might be able to ride Tron more than once since I have the Lightning Lane. So we'll do all the rides. Check out all the Halloween stuff, all the new decorations. I'm hoping they bring back some of the decorations, because classically, as the years have gone by, they've been taking away some of the decorations. So I'm hoping that they bring some of them back. I know we've been noticing that. So hopefully they bring some of them back. Monday, I think we're going to do, when I get there, we're going to do an Animal Kingdom afternoon stream, because that always seems to work out well for us. And since I need to rest a little bit more than usual, I should be back near 100% hopefully by then, but I need to take it just a little slower. So I think we'll do that, and that will force me to have to get some rest before we do the Magic Kingdom day. We'll do the Magic Kingdom day, which of course ends a little bit early because the party starts at 6, so we have to be out of there by then, but we'll have lots to do. Hopefully there won't be as many people there, so we'll get lots done that day. But then guys, the next day we're gonna do something we've done a lot of really long streams before, I know that, but we're gonna do something we have never done before. I was talking to a couple of my other friends, and Omar from Dutchieland and I were speaking, and he was like, you know, you should try doing a marathon stream. I do them in Disneyland Paris, and let's just see how it goes. Now, it's different doing it here because it's hot and it's a little different, but that's what we're going to do. So this coming, not this Wednesday, the Wednesday after when I'm there. So it'll be on the, what is that, the 13th, I think. We're going to do a marathon stream. We're going to hit all 4 parks. So we are going to start in Animal Kingdom and we're going to end in Hollywood Studios. And the purposes of that is because you have to work around parties and which parks are open the latest.
The Wednesday?
Yeah.
Maybe 12th.
It's the 12th. Okay, sorry, it's the 12th, the Wednesday. Yeah, you're right, Carolyn. Welcome in, Carolyn, too. That's the 12th. Hi, nice to see you. So yes, it is the 12th. So we're going to stream, well, I'm going to stream all day. So we're going to start with Animal Kingdom because it's the one that opens the earliest. So I have rope drop early entry from being a resort guest at 7:30. So that's when we're going to start the stream. Sometime during the day, I have to stop the stream at the 10 to 12 hour mark because YouTube doesn't let you stream for more than 12 hours. Hey, David T, welcome in. Nice to see you. And then I'm going to just be off for, 45 minutes to an hour, come right back on, and then we're going to stream the whole rest of the time. Now, I may not stream all the way until 12:30 a.m. That's when Hollywood Studio closes. So that's why we kept it that late. But that's why we're going to end it there. So we'll do Fantasmic and end it in Hollywood Studios. So we're going to do Animal Kingdom, then Magic Kingdom, and then we're going to hit Epcot and then Hollywood Studios because I can walk over from Epcot or take the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios. So that's going to be the lineup, guys. I am going to be coming home on Thursday. That's why I had the extra day this time. So if I feel okay, I may get up and stream something early, like Animal Kingdom or something before I go, but I probably won't because we'll be in the parks for a very long time on that Wednesday. Pat is an Auburn fan, so he is not a Roll Tide fan. He is a War Eagle fan. That turns into a whole fight when you've got certain people in the stream. So when Dame and everybody jumps in, that can turn into a whole thing, Brandon. Yeah, they've made up a truce between the two of them, but other people get in on it, and it can get a little hairy in here when football starts up. So super excited about all the Halloween stuff. I actually started planning my second Halloween outfit. So I did while I've been sick. I needed something to focus on. Well, the first part I was so sick I couldn't focus on anything. Then I kind of got over that. I was like, I still couldn't get out of bed really, but I could kind of mentally function. So I did book a second party. So we're going to go back and it's okay, Brandon. It happens all the time. It's totally fine. It's usually Dame that starts it. She's not in here right now, so you're good. We're going to, oh, I forgot they have the walking path now. Mm-hmm. Did you want to cut through that?
Wherever you want to go.
We have a new walking path, guys. So we were heading up towards where the other houses are. Well, there's lots of houses everywhere, but there's this new little walking path that cuts through this main area to the other area. So we'll take it. It just cuts through the back part of a bunch of the houses here. Everyone's saying War Eagle now. And I work in Auburn, so that's a thing. I don't really care either way, but you hear a lot of War Eagle. You do hear a lot of Roll Tide though too. Hey Reed, welcome in. Nice to see you. We were just talking about when I get to the park next week, what we were doing. So I did book a second Halloween party, guys. So it will be October the 27th. So really close to the end of the party season. And the reason I did that is because the two costumes that I'm trying to waffle in between are heavier, bigger costumes, and I needed it to be a tiny bit cooler, if at all possible. And usually the weather is better at the end of October, so I don't have to be rained out. This one is a lighter costume that I'm going to wear. And so if we get rained out or whatever happens, because it's August, happens, and that's okay. But October the 27th is when I'm going to do the next one. No, there isn't, Carolyn. I'm sorry. And we may do another, I guess it depends. I love the Halloween parties, but they are extra. So every time I go to a Halloween party, and we all know I'm self-sponsored, I have to pay for those. So that extra party was $224. That's why I'm just doing them on my own. You know, it's a week I would usually be there, so I still have to pay for hotels and stuff, but that's a week I'd normally be there. But that extra ticket, you know, it's all extra stuff. Welcome in, guys. Do you see a snake?
No, I was just looking.
You have to be aware of these things for anybody that's watching from not from here. There's water and culverts down on either side, so we were wondering if there was a snake. We do get a lot of poisonous snakes here. I have not actually seen one, but you see people in our neighborhood that post them all the time, like big ones.
I see at least one or two every year when I'm out jogging.
Yeah. See, Pookiebug sees one or two a year when he's out jogging. We see lots of dead ones on the street. People run them over, but yeah, like big copperheads and stuff. When I worked at the big emergency vet hospital here, we get lots of them. Dogs getting bit and stuff. There's a lot of them here. But they're usually copperheads. So yeah, the snakes are a thing here for anybody watching that isn't from here. We do have black widow spiders and recluses and stuff too. They bite and cause issues, but it's usually the snakes that are the issue. So, hi.
Hey.
That's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Akita.
Oh, the dog or the dude?
The dog. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So yeah, we're definitely gonna check out all the Halloween stuff. I know it's early and everyone's like, oh, it's Halloween. It's too early for Halloween, but you know, that's when they started it, so that's what we're gonna do. Halloween is my favorite season in the Magic Kingdom. I would say anywhere, but that's the only part that they decorate and do anything at, so we're just gonna say Magic Kingdom. I do love Christmas there too, but like we were talking about, and Pookiebug even talked to guest relations last time we were there about them taking down a lot of the decorations. They're not decorating like they used to. So that's a bit disappointing, and we love Christmas there, but we've been mostly disappointed by the Christmas party. We are going to try it again this year. We do have a Christmas party booked. We're going to do that the day of the Pete McDevitt meetup. We're going to do the meetup in the morning. We're actually going to hang out with Pete and Jen and a couple of the others the day before. There's that rainbow again. I'm feeling... Is there rain?
Yeah, it's sprinkling.
Yeah. It's raining, guys. It's like sprinkling a little, so as long as it doesn't start absolutely pouring, we can keep this going.
You're gonna go right.
Well, if it's not raining, I want to go that way.
But it is raining, so which way do you want to go?
That way. We're trying to stay out of the rain, guys. As long as it doesn't start pouring, we're going to keep this going. I have a little umbrella for the phone now, but I didn't bring it because I didn't think it was supposed to rain, but here we are. You guys might end up with my Foolish Mortals hat over top of you because it is raining. So, the new Halloween costumes are horrific, Reed, since everybody was asking. We were actually just laughing at Tom Corliss's reaction to that on the WDW News, but they are horrific. They are cheap polyester. They look like horrible. I think Pookiebug described it as wallpaper
from a 90s Hilton.
From a 90s Hilton. They're terrible. I hope that whoever did that realizes that they made a massive mistake and they bring back the original ones next year. Like everybody said, and actually Tom brought this up, we're really hoping that they didn't just take those so that they could put them on the heritage auctions because they know people love them and want to buy the costumes. The old costumes were the best. Everybody loved them and the cast members were excited to wear them. Like he was saying, there's a lot of the cast members that would pick up shifts even though it was not a fun time sometimes, especially the August shifts that were hot. You know, people would get mad because the parties get rained out, and so people would get upset, and they still wanted to take them because they loved wearing the costumes. But these new ones are just awful, and throwing, you know, a little bat headband on and a little bow tie doesn't make it better. They're awful. They look awful. It looks like they would feel awful. They just look like cheap, hot, icky polyester. They don't look fun at all. and they're really dark. I mean, there's nothing better than walking into a Mickey Not So Scary party and seeing them, because they were so happy and bright and cheerful, and just the cast members loved wearing them. So what are you saying, George? So my opinion on those new costumes looks like airport carpet. Yes, that's exactly what it looks like. So yeah, I don't know one person that's looked at those costumes and been like, yeah, these are kind of okay. Nobody likes those costumes. So there's been a lot of bad decisions by Disney lately. I really wish that some of the Imagineers for these types of things, or somebody in Disney corporate, would come to like one of us regular people and be like, hey, what do you think of this? Or hire one of us regular people that have better ideas, because a bunch of us could come up with better ideas than what some of these people do, or who passes these things. Because nobody I don't know one person that likes this, so I don't know who decided that this was a good idea and passed it. Hey Mike, welcome in, nice to see you. I know everyone's jumping back and forth because I know Not So Scary Mary has her show going, her new show going too. So it's back and forth for a lot of people. So thanks for jumping in. I know we love Neri and Benny. But yeah, it's a bit of a back and forth tonight. I don't know if they're doing that every night. We may have to change the time. But yeah, we're just doing a little walk through in the neighborhood. We're doing something different tonight. I needed to get my strength back up from being sick. I'm still not all the way normal, and I hadn't been out being able to get out. I mean, I've gotten out for little things like doctors. I got out for my physio today, but I haven't been able to get out and do a lot of things. I still can't eat much, so I needed to get out and move around. Welcome in, guys, welcome in. So we were just talking about all of the Halloween stuff that we're looking forward to. I know I'm looking forward to Halloween. Anybody watching my Instagram knows I've been looking forward to Halloween. We have been mostly disappointed by the Christmas party. We are going to try it one last time before we just finally ditch it all together. So Pookiebug and I are going to do that December the 13th. We have those party tickets. So we're going to do the Pete McDevitt meetup in the morning and do the party that night. I know I talked to Pete just the other day. He was helping me with a couple of things. And we made up, we talked, me and Pookiebug and him and Jen might go hang out and do some stuff the day before, go for dinner at Fort Wilderness and do some stuff. And then we'll do the meetup the next morning. I think they're flying out right afterwards. Jen needs to be at home and do some things. I don't think Pete's staying. So we're going to do the party that night, and then we're going to be at Epcot the next day. So we're still staying for a little bit, but I think they're leaving right after that. So it should be a fun time. I mean, it's always a fun time when you're in Disney, and Christmas is great. I hope they bring some of the decorations back that they've been slowly taking away. We've been noticing, I mean, I have pictures that I take every year. So you'll notice slowly over the years, you'll see all the pictures. Okay. You'll notice that the pictures are getting less and less and less. You know, the decorations are not as much. So hopefully they start bringing some of those back. So we'll see. We'll see if the party impresses us enough this year to ever do it again. The party tickets for the Christmas party are always more. So, and it's a scramble to get them because there's half as many of them as the Halloween party. I think there's less than half. So it's a little bit harder to get those sometimes. But the Halloween party by far is so much better. And I'm still trying to decide on my costume for the second party. I'm really torn. I had one idea just set in my head and I had it all planned out and I was about to start buying everything. Now that I have the first costume done, I started kind of managing that and getting that kind of fixed up and ready to go, since that's in, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. But then I found this other idea that normally I couldn't do, but I kind of figured it out, and I don't want to say it out loud because I don't know if I'm going to do it yet or not, but it's a really cool idea. So I haven't quite decided what to do yet. I showed a few people, and Pat likes one idea. My mom likes the other idea. So then I sent it to one other friend to try and do a tiebreaker, and she hasn't gotten back to me. So I'm waiting because I just can't make a decision. I'm really trying. So we'll see. Nobody's still guessed what I'm going to be for that other one. I don't think anybody's ever going to get that one. It's a little obscure, but we'll see. We'll see if anybody gets it. But welcome in, everybody. We're just walking through our neighborhood for our show tonight. So I don't have access to flipping my screen and showing anybody everything, but I know a lot of people have already seen the merchandise. We were just talking about the Headless Horseman bag. We're gonna go check all that out. So on Tuesday, which would be the 11th, we're gonna spend the day in Magic Kingdom. It should be a really quiet day. The kids are back at school. It's August, so it's usually hot. Everything's super cheap right now because there's not gonna be a lot of people in the parks. You know, CPR, you can help. Awesome, David T. I'll keep that in my back pocket. And they're gonna have all the Halloween stuff out, so we're gonna go check all that out. We're gonna try and try as much of the Halloween party stuff that we can, food-wise. That's, you know, that's provided when it's not at the party. The party stuff obviously will have to wait until when we are at the party. So we're gonna try a bunch of things. I'm really interested in the garlic chicken burger at Cosmic Rays. That looks really good. We did try the one that they have at the plaza with the black burger bun. It's like another type of chicken burger. We had that last year. We did try that. And a lot of the stuff this year is returning from last year. So a lot of them we've had, like the Chipotle fries and stuff. We've had that quite a few times. Pat actually loves those fries. And he got them twice last year at the party. Yeah, he ate them twice. So he really liked those, the Chipotle fries from Casey's. Yeah, we all know how much I love hot dogs. That's sarcasm, guys, for anybody that's maybe new and watching. I don't like hot dogs. So we won't be trying the hot dog things. If Pookiebug was with me, he could try the hot dogs. But we're not. So now we might actually make it to the pond, guys, because we're kind of, halfway there? And we wandered some, so we might actually make it to the pond, guys. So our neighborhood here has 3 pools and a pond where you can swim at, and a gazebo and a splash pad and a bunch of stuff. We don't use most of it, to be honest, but we can probably make it over to the little pond. It's got a little walking track. The gazebo is kind of nice. People come over and take pictures. It's just a tiny little pond, but people do fish out of it. We'll go walk over there. So it's almost sunset now. Yeah, the buzzard wings look interesting. And there's a couple of the little snacks and treats that look good. I know everyone's been laughing about the little s'more cup, which we tried and is really good, but they look like little poops. That one is at, the Pecos Bill place? Or is that at Columbia Harbor House? It's at Columbia Harbor House, and we did try that, and it's actually really good. It's got like chocolate popping pearls, which I had never heard of chocolate popping pearls till we tried it last year. That's a returning one. But there's lots of returning things. I had hoped they were going to bring back the Parmesan garlic chicken fingers from last year that were at Pinocchio House, because they were supposed to be ridiculously good, like so much we couldn't get them. Like there's just a massive line to try and get them, and mobile order, you know, stuff starts to shut down at a certain time and you just couldn't get an open window to get them. So I was hoping they would return those this year, but it doesn't look like they did. So there's such a huge long list of all the food, you know, we can never eat them all, especially when I'm by myself and I'm streaming and doing everything. But we're going to try as much as we can, and that's why I thought, well, we'll do the Tuesday too, because then we can look at all the merch and take our time, and then we can also eat a bunch of the party food that's, you know, that we can try outside of the party those days. So that cuts down on some of the stuff that we can try that's not at the party, and then we can prioritize the ones that we want to try that are party exclusive ones. So we can try and get some of that stuff in. I will be fully dressed up for the party, with the exception, I'm not sure how the hair issue is going to go, because the wig that comes with the costume is very top heavy. That's all I'm going to say, because I know you guys still don't know what I'm going to be, but it is very top heavy. And so I'm going to use wig glue and try to like keep it down, but I'm not sure how that's going to hold up in the Florida heat. So I may have to let it down at some point. You guys, when you see it, will then understand. But it's a really cool costume otherwise. I probably could have modified it just like a tiny bit more, but I ran out of time since I was sick. So but I think it'll be cool for what it is and for being August. It's not Marge Simpson, no, it is actually Disney. It is Disney. I try to keep it, you guys know me, being park appropriate and all my outfits, and they have to match. It is a Disney character. So that's the only thing that I'll give you. It is Disney character, but it is very different from anything I've done before. Now the other two I'm thinking of doing are more in the lines of things that I normally would do, but they're a little bit more, one is a lot more elaborate than the other, so that's why I have to try and decide what I want to do. So I'm still trying to figure that out. Yeah, the garlic butter burger looks amazing, and that's one of the first things I'm going to try, and that one is not party exclusive, so I'm definitely going to have that for probably like lunch on Tuesday at Cosmic Ray. So I will keep you guys on stream with me and we'll go try that, but that one looks really good, so I'm really interested to try that one out. A bunch of the drinks and things I'm kind of like, yeah, because I mean they're just like drinks, you know, they're just sugary drinks. Most of them just all taste like sugar slushies and things like that. Yeah, there's a lot of people down here. So there's a bunch of people fishing. See a bunch of like dads and little kids. Some of them are just men. There's we have a lot of golf carts in our neighborhoods. People go around on their golf carts. There's lots of golf carts parked. But yeah, there's a lot of people fishing and stuff. So we don't come down here super often. We walk through our neighborhood a lot, but we don't always come down in this area. But yeah, there's a guy fishing right there. So that's what I was saying. There's a lot of people come down here and fish and stuff. There's some girls fishing off the dock. I think there's 2 of them. This gentleman here is fishing. That's a little gazebo. So this is all in our neighborhood. Our neighborhood's pretty big. This is only like a very small part of our neighborhood, but there's the walking track that goes around it. But there's like a little play area here for the kids. And then there is a splash pad and a pool right around the corner here. Right, kind of like where that man's walking. So that building back there, right back there, there's a splash pad. You can see the colorful parts. And then the pool is right in behind that. Yeah, the Magic Slushie looks cool. And I also, when we get to Hollywood Studios, which will be on the 4-park day, I wanted to try, so I haven't tried the food truck yet. The food truck, not the food truck, the Muppets food truck. They have... So I kind of been putting that off because it looked kind of meh, like just average stuff, tacos and things like that. But the new drinks, so the pond water and the lemonade are now coming in little beakers that you can buy. Did you see those, the little beakers? Mm-hmm. So I'd be more interested to try it because now I can keep like a cool little Muppet beaker.
They also took them away.
They took them away?
Yeah. They took them away like a couple hours after they put them out for sale.
Why? Were people fighting over them?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, apparently they took them away. So I'll have to see if they bring them back. So I would try one of those if the little beaker is out, because I would like to keep the little beaker. But if not, then yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. So we get the golden hour here too, guys. We're not that far away. I mean, yeah, we're 8 hours away, but like as the crow flies, it's not that far. Our weather is almost exactly the same as Florida. So I think that's why I don't do that bad in the parks, because I'm used to this weather. The Fanta Pecan. Yes, I wanted to try that, but if I want to try the Fanta Pecan caramel cheesecake, I actually have to have a reservation to the Plaza. So the Plaza is not a quick service like it used to be. It is a sit-down restaurant, so I would have to try and get a reservation to go in and try that, Carolyn. But that is something I wanted to try too. So I may have to try and get a reservation to go in and just try that. So I'll do that when we get home and see if I can get a reservation. They don't care if you make a reservation just to go in and try that, but you do have to have a reservation to go in. So we will give that a shot. So this is our nice little pond area, guys. There's the gazebo. There's lots of golf carts pulling up. There's people just kind of hanging out. There's some people on the other side fishing too. It's a nice little area to walk around. Yeah, they're offering it at the party, but it's still, as far as I know, it's still offered just at the Plaza, Carolyn. So you still have to have a reservation. That's their thing to get you in. So the one spicy chicken burger thing that they have, there's some drinks, and the cheesecake, it's all from the Plaza, and anything from the Plaza is a sit down. So I would have to see if I can get a reservation. If it's only offered at the party, which I hadn't looked at, then I would have to see if I can get a reservation at the party time to go in just to eat that and then leave. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, this is our little, I say it's a little neighborhood, but it's not. It's a huge neighborhood. And this is behind us, so it's a little cloudy over on that side, but this side, it's actually a lot prettier in person, but you get those same kind of golden hues. It's a little cloudy on the one side, so Thanks, Connor. You want to head back?
Sure.
All right, we're going to head back. We've still got a little ways to walk back. I'm not going to keep everybody too long. Yeah, the Hades cake pop looks really cool, so I'm definitely going to try that. That is a party exclusive, so we're going to be doing that. Oh, that's at the lunching pad. So I have a little list of all of the things. I don't have them written down, but you can tell I've looked at it a bunch of times because I have a bunch of the stuff memorized already. I knew exactly where the Hades cake pop was. That's definitely at the lunching pad. So there's definitely a lot of things that we're going to try. So we'll do as much as we can on the Tuesday that's not party exclusive. That way we can knock those things out. And then the things that are at the party, we can get to those as well as all of the party things. So we've got, you know, the normal things, the fireworks, the cadaver dance, the ghosts that are out, the overlays. I'm hoping this year they'll have the villains walking around again like they did the other, like last year. They also had like the Rusty Cutlass band out, and they have all the trick-or-treat lines, which out of all of the parties that we've been to, last year was one of the first times I've actually done the trick-or-treat line, because especially being on my own and streaming, I only have like I don't have a lot of room. I'm carrying a lot of stuff. My hands are full, but I did the trick-or-treat line anyway, and it was so much fun. Especially I was dressed up as Ariel, so they were all making Ariel jokes, especially in the Monsters Inc. laugh floor. And the Rusty Cutlass band, when I walked by, started playing like Under the Sea, so I stopped and streamed them. You guys can watch it if you want. It's my very first live stream that I ever did, and I bit off more than I could chew. I didn't have extra battery packs, which I bought some. I just bought the tiny fuel rod, so I had to keep going back and forth and changing it out. Doing a 7-hour stream was probably a lot more to bite off than I thought as a first stream. And it was still very hot, and I was super dressed up. So it's not the best stream ever, I don't think, but I did the best I could with me being new and it being a big stream at first. But welcome in, Jessica. Nice to see you. Hey, Jen. So that is on there. It would have been from October last year. That was one of my first big streams, but hopefully they have all them out again, and they had all of the villains walking around, which is really cool. And of course the Boo You parade, which I think I caught that twice. There's the Hocus Pocus show. I try to catch almost everything because I've done it so many times. I kind of know where everything is, but you do have to prioritize what you want to do. Pookiebug and I, when we did it the year before, we dressed as Rapunzel and Flynn, we actually didn't do some of the things so that we could do some meet and greets and stuff with like the stepsisters and Lady Tremaine and a couple other things. And sometimes those take a long time. So if you are planning on going to a party and you haven't been before, you really do have to prioritize. You can't do everything. You can't do all the food and do rides and do all the shows, and like you just can't. I think that's why they do put all those things on there, so that you kind of, it separates out people. So you kind of have to figure out what you want to do. Hey Jen, welcome in. I was talking to Pete the other day, so we're excited to see you at Christmas. Since I had him on the phone, we were chatting about stuff, so I think we're going to come hang out with you guys and have dinner at Wilderness Lodge the night before the party. We haven't finalized any plans, but we talked about it a little bit. Well, I mean, most people can't, David T. I have mostly done it. I mean, I don't do the rides because I can do the rides at any time. But last year when I did it, I did do some rides and I did all of the shows. I caught the first Boo You parade, which was late, which took up an extra like 45 minutes, which I was not happy about because it kind of wastes time. But then I caught the second half of the second one as well. I did some rides. I did the Hocus Pocus show. I think I missed, there was like one other random stage show that they did, but of course the fireworks, the cadaver downs, I got them a couple times. One of the cadaver downs I've now become like friends with. So when he sees me out, he makes sure that I get like good views and stuff. So John is really cool. And he's one of them. I don't know if he'll be one this year because of course they change. So if he's there, that always works out. And then they usually have the 3 hitchhiking ghosts up in Frontierland, so that's where they all hang out. So I'll usually hang out there for a while, get my spot for the parade, So I go in at 4 when it starts, and I kind of hang out. I can usually catch them as it gets darker, see the hitchhiking ghosts, maybe go do Haunted Mansion. And then as it starts to get darker, I have my little spot in Frontierland that I like to watch the Boo-Doo parade from. And then I can kind of follow the parade over, and then that's where you can start seeing all the other things that are happening over on Main Street. Well, it depends. Sometimes they have one, sometimes they have two, Carolyn. A lot of times they have two. It depends on the weather and things. And that's going to be weather dependent. I've never done a party in August before. We've only done them in October. I think we did one in September once.
The first one we went to was in September.
Yeah, so we done one in September. So the rest were in October. So I don't know. I mean, we might get rained out. I have no idea. Everyone talks about the August ones being terrible. So that's why I picked the costume I did too, because it's a little bit lighter. I don't want to be in a full costume. Like, I couldn't wear the other costumes I'm looking at to wear in October. There's no way I could wear them in August. I would die of heat stroke. So I picked this costume because it's a little bit lighter. And I'm not going to wear as much makeup and stuff because it'll just be like sweating off of you. So I had to pick it appropriately. So it should be a fun time though. So that's what we're going to do coming up. So Monday will be Animal Kingdom afternoon. Tuesday we're going to do Magic Kingdom and check out all the new Halloween stuff. And then Wednesday we're going to do the marathon day. So all 4 parks. I'm not sure if I'll be up all the way till 12:30 a.m. in Hollywood Studios, but we're going to start in Animal Kingdom and in Hollywood Studios because those are the ones that open the earliest and end the latest. And then we'll do other things in between. Oh, Reed. Yeah, you got it. How did you manage to guess that, Reed? No one else has even come close. Like, not even close. Did someone tell you? I don't know who would tell you, though. Because it was so obscure. It's just like a random guess. Or is it because I talked about the hair? Reed actually got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, congratulations, because nobody else has even come close to guessing that. So yes, you are correct. It's going to be very different. And it's not a traditional Hades, obviously, because Hades is a man. So you'll just have to see how that ends up looking. But yes, congrats, because no one else has come even close to that. So good guess, Reed. We're only a week out anyway, so it wasn't going to be a big, massive surprise, but y'all still haven't seen it. So hopefully it should turn out really well. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If you are new, this is Steph from Steph Wanders Disney. We are just talking about my upcoming trip. We're doing something a little different tonight. Instead of doing it from home, we are just walking through my little neighborhood here. Nice to see everybody. It is starting to sprinkle a little bit here, so that's where we're just gonna head back home. But we're usually on about an hour, and I know everybody's kind of flipping back and forth probably between us and Not So Scary Mary too, which we love Mary. So if you're over there, say hi from Steph for me, because I obviously can't do that while I'm walking. Yeah, that may be the only thing, Reed. The only way that the cast members are going to look good is if I'm beside them highlighting them in my blue. Not because it's me, but just the blue in general to try and make them look brighter in their bowling costumes. No, I'm going to the party the following, like 2 weeks after that Tuesday, Carolyn. So it will be the 25th is when I'll be at the party for the first time. Super excited to see the Not So Scary Halloween Party Headless Horseman bags. I'm not, like I said before, if you didn't catch it, I'm not a big fan of usually the Not So Scary merch. It's usually just really overdone, and I just don't really like it usually. So every year we go, I usually don't buy anything. Like the ears this year with the bats and stuff, don't like them. I actually like the Halloween stuff. Like I like the little wreath ears and the other Halloween ears that they have out. Don't like the bat ears. Not the bat ears they have out, the regular ones, but the ones they have for the actual party. I know people buy it because it has, you know, Mickey Not So Scary and the date on the back, but we've been every year, sometimes several times, and I never buy any of it. But that Headless Horseman, as soon as I saw it, even Pat was like, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy it though, because it's like a, you know, a crossover bag. I don't ever wear those. I only need backpacks. And then they said, but this year it's convertible into a backpack. And I looked over at Pat and we both went, ooh, do I need another bag? Absolutely not. So we'll have to take a look at it. Yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah, because they're just going to blend in, Reed. You're correct. Those costumes are so dark. I mean, the pants are like a dark green, and then the shirts are like black with like what, skeletons on them that are like, the skeletons are brighter, but they're so small and thin you can't really see it. So yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible costumes. Cast members loved the other costumes. We loved the other costumes. They were bright and fun and whimsical. Like, I think Disney is determined to take away everything whimsical. Even the new hotels, they're not themed. They're just like plain boring Hilton hotels. I'm not sure what's going on, but someone, I mean, if Tom Corliss and everybody can't do it, I don't know, like someone like me isn't going to do it, but they need to talk to somebody. It's the lady that had the pole was taken out and her mailbox because she didn't want to show the camera image, but it was bad. Someone hit it and it was a whole thing. The one I asked you the other morning if you went to.
Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, it's going to make them hard to see. There was no reason. The only thing that anybody could come up with was, you know, maybe laundry fees. I don't know, because they were like, there's a lot more to those costumes. But I mean, come on. They make a killing off of those parties. There's no way you can tell me that. I don't know. Nobody knows the reason. But whoever did it, I'm hoping that they realize they made a mistake and next year we'll see them back. The same as they've had to backtrack on other things. Do you want to go this way? It's probably quicker. Okay. They've had to backtrack on other decisions they've made when they realize they've done things, and then people have gotten really upset and they've had to bring things back. So we'll see. Exactly, Reed, exactly. So, you know, nobody wants to stay, you know, if you want to go stay at the Hilton, you can go stay at the Hilton. But yeah, it just seems really weird. Like the new hotel that they're building over by the Wilderness Lodge, it's hideous. I mean, you could have themed it better or made it blend in at least with the woods. I don't know. I don't understand some of the decisions they're making. It's not that they're not making money, so. Oh, well, that's good, Carolyn. That's good. Congratulations to him. So we'll see what happens with everything, but I'm excited to do the first party, but we will check out all the merch and everything next week. And then that marathon stream should be a lot of fun. You guys will have to bear with me because if we stay on the whole time, you guys are going to see it all, you know, bathroom breaks, buses, you know, the stuff that you usually don't see that, you know, we kind of go off stream and, you know, hot parks and then start a new stream. I'll have to go off one time because YouTube won't let us stream more than 12 hours at a time. So I'll have to hop off one time, probably after Magic Kingdom. I'll hop off, go to Epcot and then restart. But the rest of the time you guys are with me eating the whole thing. So you guys are more than welcome to come and hang out. I'll probably need the support by then if I'm going to be on there that long. So come and hang out with me. We'll be doing Fantasmic that night. And, oh, it's a little frog. At least it's not a snake. I'm okay with frogs. And we'll open at Animal Kingdom. If I haven't tried the ice cream sandwich by then, like on this Monday afternoon, which I think I'm going to try it then we'll try it that time. Everyone's been trying to get me to try this ice cream sandwich everyone swears by in Animal Kingdom, and it's been out a long time now. And I put off trying it because either I'm gone before the park opens, because you guys know that I like to do early morning streams before I leave, and that kiosk doesn't open until 11, and I'm gone before then. I'm also not a huge ice cream sandwich fan. I like ice cream. I like ice cream sandwiches. And I'm also not a big cookie dough fan, and that one has a big thick layer of cookie dough at the top. But everybody swears by this ice cream sandwich, even people that don't like that combination either. So I've been like bullied into trying this ice cream sandwich. And it's also massive. There's no way I'm gonna be able to eat this whole thing, especially with the way I am right now. I can barely hold down, you know, a cup of rice and 3 bites of chicken right now. So hopefully I should be a little better by then. So we'll see. But either this Monday or the following trip, or the marathon day. So the Monday or the Wednesday, I'll be trying that sandwich. So we're gonna try and get some things in. I don't necessarily need to gain the 8 pounds back because I had gained a little bit of weight, but losing 8 pounds really quickly made me super weak. So I do need to put on a little bit of weight. Maybe not by eating that though. In saying that, when Pookiebug and I get home, we are going to try making those viral, what are they like? They're like s'more chocolate chip cookie. It's like a muffin thing, if you guys have seen it. So you take like a graham cracker, little, what is that? Like a little, crust? Like a pre-made crust, and you put chocolate and marshmallows in it, and then you take cookie dough and you put it on the top, and you cover the whole thing and seal it in, and then you put it in the air fryer at 350 for like 14 minutes, and it comes out like this ooey gooey, looks like a chocolate chip cookie on the top, but then it's like a little pie that's got s'mores in the middle. So we're gonna make that. So that'll probably give me some more calories. I don't know how much of it I can eat, but we're gonna try that. I've been seeing it everywhere. I went and bought the stuff on my way home from physio today, so we're gonna try that. Yes, I will read, 100%. Hydrating has been a big thing, and I actually had to go to Pat's station. He gave me some IV fluids after I had to go see the doctor and a bunch of stuff this time from being sick. So I've been having to drink a lot. So hydrating is definitely going to be a thing this trip, which it always is, but it's going to be even more so this trip. So I'm going to have to move a little slower. I walk very fast, but I'm going to have to go a little slower. I'm going to be a little weaker. So I have to move a little slower and drink a lot more than I use things to add to the water. But I'm going to have to really make sure that I'm going to have to like set a timer for myself to make sure I don't forget. Because a lot of times I'll be streaming and I just forget, and like 2 hours goes by and I've just been sweating and not drinking anything. And then I'll chug some and put it away and forget again for a while. So this time I have to make sure I drink.
Somebody's cooking something. Smells good.
Yeah, it does. Someone's like got the grill out or something. Smells good. Oh, Carolyn says, thank you for what you do.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, perks to being married to a fire captain. As soon as I got there, his guys were good. They just threw an IV in my arm and away we went. And they gave me an IV and some Zofran. It was better than having to go to the hospital, because that was where they told me to go. And I just messaged Pat and I was like, hey, because I didn't want to go to the hospital. Here's my hibiscus, guys. I know you guys probably aren't plant people, but we had this hibiscus I bought last year and we were worried it wouldn't even take. And by the time it died over the winter, it was huge. The thing was like, what, 6 feet? It was pretty big. And over the winter, of course, it died off down into some sticks, and Pat cut it all back. We weren't sure it would come back, but it's come back now and it's blooming, so it's really pretty. It's the front of our house, by the way. We redid our gardens, had to pull all our bushes out because they were dead, and redid them. So these little guys are just growing. They're hibiscus, Connor. They're really pretty. There's yellow ones that come out of this too, but right now there's only pink ones growing. It's just started to sprout and bloom again. So yeah, it's really pretty. And then we've got a jasmine bush, and it's blooming right now, so it smells really good. So that's the jasmine bush over there. It smells really good. It needs to be cut back, but we don't cut it when it's blooming. So, and then we have some rhododendrons, but they're getting all burnt out from the sun. That's how hot it is. It's just like Florida here, how hot it is. So you can see how burnt they are, even with all the watering. So they get burnt from the direct sunlight. So I did. Okay, no problem, Brandon. We're about to close out anyway, so we just got home. I actually walked more than I thought I would, so I didn't think I would actually get that far. So just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. I know I missed you guys, and I know I missed the show last week. And yes, hummingbird feeder. Yep, I feed all the birds, and I actually have to put some more hummingbird water out. Pat mentioned I didn't have as much out. But yeah, we get hummingbirds here, and I keep the feeder full. It also keeps my cats amused as well. My cats are indoor cats. They don't come out, but it does keep them window amused. We get lots of lizards and all kinds of stuff, but you know, I'm an animal person, so I like to feed them. We get lots of birds, all kinds of different birds. We get cardinals and sparrows and doves and pigeons. We've had a hawk come through here, which is not what you want because he's just trying to eat everybody. But we do get a fair amount of hummingbirds. I have lots of hummingbird pictures. So yes, I missed you guys, and I missed you guys last week because I was so sick. I couldn't even get out of bed. I was so sick last week. I think I slept for like 4 or 5 days straight. I was so ill and weak. So anyway, I wanted to come back so you guys knew what was going on. I'm still alive. I'm still good. Here, I can flip this around. I'm still here. So I will see you guys at the park next week. I'm looking forward to it, and if there's anything you guys want to see once this posts, which it should post fairly quickly, just leave it in the comments, because I know you guys were asking lots of stuff about the party and things you wanted to see. So definitely put that down there. I'm going to try that garlic burger, Carolyn, so we can do that on Tuesday. So if you miss it, just watch the stream. I'll try and take some pictures of it as well, but we'll do all of that. Yes, I have my Foolish Mortals hat on while we were walking through the neighborhood because we were doing Halloween stuff. So here we are. So I hope everybody has a good night. I'm not going to keep you because I know a lot of people are watching Nary over on her channel. So, you know, we didn't have a ton going on. I just wanted to hop on and let everybody know that we were doing okay. Pat's wandering over here. So, you know, that's what we do. He's over here. I got the camera turned around now, so he's over on the porch. There he is. So I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you guys in, I guess, like 6 days. I'll be at the park. So anything that you guys want to see, let me know. Otherwise, we will see you then. I look forward to all of the fun adventures we're going to have, and that big marathon stream, and all the fun times of Magic Kingdom. I'll have all my spooky stuff pulled out. Depending on the heat, depends on what I'm going to wear. I have a bunch of outfits picked out, as you know I always do. I prepare for that all ahead of time. And I will have all my thumbnails up probably tomorrow, so you guys will know exactly when I'm on and what times. And just keep your notifications on so that you guys know when I'm going live. I may pop on other times. That's why I always tell you guys to keep your notifications on, because even when those thumbnails are up, those 2 nights, I am closing out early. So if I decide, like the Animal Kingdom night, I'm closing out early. If I still feel okay, even though I've been up since 2 a.m. driving, a lot of times I hop over to Magic Kingdom and go watch the parades. If I decide to just randomly go live, I'll just throw something up. So just make sure you've got your notifications on. And the same thing the next day, we're at Magic Kingdom. Now, I probably need to get some sleep if I'm going to stream for 16, 17 hours. But if I randomly see something, I might go live. So just keep it on. I am going to start trying to stream a little bit on TikTok as well. I have TikTok. I just don't use it that much. So you can find me on TikTok as well, and follow me on there. And I might throw some stuff up on there too. So otherwise, I hope you guys have a great night. Happy wandering, and stay safe. And I will see you guys in about 6 days. Boo to you, David T. Bye. Thank you, Reed. Thank you. And I'll send you hummingbird pictures, Reed. Thank you. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye. Thanks for being on. Thanks, mods. I know Reed's in. I think Mike popped in there for a minute. He may be over in the other channels. I'm not sure. Good night, y'all.